Echoes of Eureka is a new choral opera that tells the story of Charley Wei Lum, an immigrant who came to California in the 1880s. Charley came to Eureka, a small lumber town on the north coast of California, and in 1885, he and the other 300 Chinese residents of Eureka were driven out of town by an angry mob. They were deported by steamship to San Francisco, where they met with other members of the Chinese community and decided to fight back. The residents of Eureka filed the first lawsuit for reparations in U.S. history, Wing Hing versus the city of Eureka. I first heard this extraordinary story in Jean Pfaelzer's wonderful book, Driven Out, which details the tremendous violence directed against Chinese immigrants and the West, but also their remarkable resistance. Among the Supreme Court cases filed by Chinese immigrants was Wong Kim Ark, which established the basis for birthright citizenship. The opera was commissioned by longtime choir supporters Scott Ziegler and Shirley Powell in honor of their daughters Zia and Veda. I had the pleasure of writing it with the support of historian Alex Service from Humboldt County and the collaboration of the wonderful community group Humboldt, Asian, and Pacific Islanders in Solidarity. We're really looking forward to sharing the whole piece with you at our Making History concert on April 12th, and then taking it up to Eureka for performances on May 2nd, 3rd, and 4th with the generous support of a grant from the National Endowment for the Arts. We look forward to seeing you at the performances. Next, you'll hear the prologue from the opera. This is the story of Charley Wei.
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 18 years old, president of Eureka, Gold Mountain, home to redwoods, sky and sea.
Home to redwoods, sky and sea.
Home to redwoods, sky and sea.
Home to redwoods, sky and sea. In 1885, Charley and his neighbors were expelled. Packed on to houses, burned houses, businesses, registered with the news, driven out, because they were Chinese,
This is the story of Charley Wei.
This is the story of Charley Wei.
In San Francisco, they regrouped, fought back, regrouped, fought back, resisted in the force. Their story, This is the story of Charley Wei.
This is the story of Charley Wei.